Hi Geminis, this is your first of the month reading from July the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising, because you could be in that energy as well. Also, just a reminder, these are general readings, so if it doesn't resonate, just take what does, leave the rest. You can also set out an intention so that I can connect to your energy next week as well, and I'll try and connect for you here. Let's see what we got. Interesting, we have the Knight of Pentacles to kind of start us off. A lot of money things coming in for the air signs, I'll just say that. There might be a new job offer on the way. There might be this new kind of a stable offer for you coming in the next 2 weeks. It is interesting though, because it is kind of followed here by the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Five of the Wands reversed, and the Five of Cups here. So it's funny because there is this job opportunity here, but there might have been a time where our financial situation was a little unstable here. Maybe we could have lost our job. We were not maybe feeling financially abundant. There was having some conflicts with some money, or conflicts with maybe work in general here as well. That was bringing about a sadness, because I got this energy here. Again, this underlining depression, this underlining sadness here. Maybe in the recent past you lost a job, or you're having a hard time finding a job here, Gemini. Money was kind of a little bit tighter than it usually was. Whatever this is though, with the Five of Wands reversed, it means this conflict is coming to an end here. So whatever this conflict was, that you were sad about money, or sad about a financial situation, or kind of where your life was going financially, I believe there's kind of new hope here for you, in the sense of whatever this pain you're feeling about it is going to relieve itself here a little bit. But we could still be sitting in that pain. We could be still sitting in that depression or sadness, because we're seeing all the things that we don't have, especially with this Five of Cups here. We're seeing, again, all these cups on the ground. We're not seeing all the cups we do have, what the good things that are going in our life. We're just kind of focusing on the bad stuff here, and I feel like that is kind of the conflict with money that we were kind of talking about earlier. What they were saying here is, don't worry, whatever this is, whatever this abundance that might have been blocked here, or this abundance that hasn't been going your way in the last little bit, it's going to resolve itself. So don't stress too much about it. The conflict with that money is over, and I feel like, especially because this Knight of Pentacles is popping in here, this new kind of money offer, this new bit of stability coming in for you here is going to kind of change this kind of cycle for you that you might have been feeling the last little while. Yeah, you've just felt like maybe things haven't been going your way. Maybe there's also been a lot of energy here of situations keep coming up, like financial situations I've been getting. Like, again, like maybe it could be anything, like your car broke down, maybe, you know, like you're just like, oh fuck, another fucking expense. You're just like, this, now I have to pay for this, now you know. So you might have been having that for the last little while, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here reversed. You could have been in a situation where a lot of things were just kind of happening to you, that you're just like, another thing. Again, I just don't want you to stress too much about it, especially because they're saying this conflict is kind of over here. So again, don't stress too much. There's this King of Pentacles energy. It's funny because we're having the Ten of Pentacles reversed, but we still have this Knight and this King of Pentacles here popping in. You might be dealing with an Earth sign as well. Maybe you have a new relationship with an Earth sign. Maybe this Earth sign is coming in for a little financial aid or financial help here as well. Can I get more on this King of Pentacles, who this King of Pentacles might be? Let me just take a moment to see what they're trying to tell me here. King of Pentacles reversed. We have the Seven of Wands reversed, which talks about kind of not standing up for ourselves here. Got the Emperor, which could be an Aries or boss energy, and the Ace of Wands. Let me just take a moment and see what they're... We're not really having that boss energy right now. We're not really having that firmness, that you know that I'm going to be successful. I can do this kind of energy. We're not standing up for ourselves in that way. We're not standing up for ourselves in our work. We're not standing up for ourselves in that kind of boss energy is what I'm trying to say here, especially with the Emperor kind of popping out. The Emperor is all about order, control. You know, they are that boss. Again, some people might say egotistical, but if it was reversed, I'd say it was a more an egotistical way. For here, I feel like it's more that grounded of standing up for your ideas and what you kind of bring to the table here. Especially maybe again with this new job offer coming in, there's going to be a chance where you have to really, if you're having an interview or something like that, you really got to sell yourself here. And I think we were kind of not seeing ourselves as that King of Pentacles, not seeing ourselves as that Emperor, as that someone who's kind of that boss energy, who can get things done, who can bring something to the table here, Gemini. There is the Ace of Wands, so there is going to be this new creative, this new start for you. Again, this could be new job, new relationship here, but that's going to also come when we stand up for ourselves and we stand up for our worth and what we value about ourselves. Seeing ourselves as this King of Pentacles, seeing ourselves as this Emperor. Again, I might be saying you might be dealing with an earth sign as well, you might be dealing with a fire sign here, but whatever it is, it's just saying, hey, you need to stick up for yourself a little bit here and stick up for what you can do, especially if there was a job, again, you lost a job or you were having financial troubles before. It might have took a hit on your maybe self-esteem or took a hit on your kind of ego here a little bit, but just again, re-up that boss energy these 2 weeks. Really believe in yourself as this kind of person that has great ideas, that is going to kind of be financially abundant, that is going to have everything they want, has control of their life, has everything in order, and really can kind of step up to the plate here. And I think that's what these 2 weeks is kind of going to be all about for you. Is going to be like, okay, you know what, I was here, yeah, things didn't work out, things didn't turn in my favor in the past recently, but now I'm going to stand up for myself here a little bit. Ace of Wands, it's going to be that fire, yeah, that drive kind of coming back here. We do have the King of Swords reversed. Kind of more what this King of Swords reversed is after this Ace of Wands. King of Swords reversed is someone that's kind of cold, someone that kind of just says mean or rude things. So again, maybe this is someone, could be another air sign that has affected you a little bit in the sense of things they've said to you that were kind of cold, mean, anything like that, affecting your kind of worth here of feeling like this boss energy. Don't take that to heart. If this is you in this King of Swords energy, you need to stop being such a negative Nancy. I'll say that. Stop being so negative. Don't be so cold about things. Don't create a bad attitude for yourself just because things haven't been going right. Really revert our energy back into the blessings, back into this fire energy. This really feeling again that we are this boss person, but not in a mean kind of way, but in a, you know, standing up for ourselves kind of way. You think of a good boss versus a bad boss. I think that is a good analogy to have. Like, what makes a good boss versus what makes someone who is kind of a rude, arrogant boss, you know? That's the energy that you need to have here put forward. Again, it's not cockiness, but it's energy for yourself of standing up, being like, no, my ideas are good, I know what to do. There is a little bit of choice here. What is this choice about? Queen of Pentacles, nurturing our money here. Some of you might be moving away from home or making a choice to move away from home, maybe in the last little while, maybe in the, choice to like leave home or a choice to maybe move the city where you find is kind of home. I don't know, there's a choice here. There's about kind of nurturing our finances or moving away to something else here. So again, maybe you were having a financial hard time, so you moved, you decided to move home for a little bit, and you were kind of nurturing your finances and growing that. But now that that's changing here, you're kind of deciding, hey, I'm going to move out or move away from home a bit. And you might be making that decision right now. Hey, do I still want to be nurturing or working on my finances, or do I want to kind of have a place of my own? So that might be something that may be coming up in a little while here. You might be deciding between the two. If you're deciding between, again, being more financially stable or deciding to, focus on your finances or kind of focus on your other things here, your kind of foundational stuff here. So that's kind of in the cards as well. So you might be making that kind of decision this week. What it is kind of what is the best for you in this situation. Because I know being home is hard sometimes, especially if it's like, especially if it's a situation where you're like, okay, I moved home during the pandemic to save money or something, whatever it is like that. It might be hard to kind of leave people here, but I feel like you're kind of, again, going into this energy of you're like, I'm going to do stuff for me right now, and do what I kind of gotta do. For Gemini, please. Yeah, whatever this situation was, whatever this foundational situation was, again, maybe living at home, could have been, I don't know, I mean, it could be anything. It could have been a wedding proposal, anything like that. There might have been a situation here, something didn't feel right, didn't feel foundational, you didn't feel grounded, whatever it was here, and it kind of led to some happiness, kind of you not being the most happy here with the Sun card reversed, kind of led to you're like, okay, this is what I'm really deciding between, like, you know, like, I feel like, yes, I'll have more money in this situation, but will I be happier? And that's kind of like the choice that you're making right now. And there is this little bit of delayed happiness here from this situation, from this kind of choice that you're picking here. So if things aren't happy right away, don't stress out too much, Gemini. The Sun card reversed is actually a good card. It means happiness is on the way. It's just a little delayed right now. So maybe you just had to go through something a little bit here. But again, these trying times are a bit over for you. Yeah, we will have a fresh start here. Get really excited because it says that there's this fear about having this fresh start, and I think this is where this decision is kind of coming in here. This Two of Swords is really taking effect. Is this like, okay, am I going to start fresh? Am I going to start anew? Am I ready for this new adventure, or do I want to keep doing what I'm kind of doing right now? And I think this has to have to do with the facts. Is like, do I want to accumulate more money, what I'm doing right now, saving, kind of investing, or do I kind of want to go and move into a new direction here, move to a new city, move to a new house, move apartments by myself? You know what, that kind of all of that energy here. And there is a little bit of fear about having that new beginning if you are making the right decision here. But what I'm seeing is whatever this situation was, this conflict situation that we were feeling before, it's resolving itself in the way with this Ace of Wands. We're having that kind of new creative excitement start here. So just really dive into that energy, Gemini, being like, hey, you know, I'm having this new start is mine. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for a new chapter. Ready for things. Yeah, things are going to start moving quicker for you with the Chariot card here. Things are going to start to be moving fast, and I think you're going to have this momentum of hard work pushing forward. Whatever it is, there's the hard work card and the Chariot card. So things are going to move pretty fast for you work-wise. I feel like a lot of this reading has been having to do with kind of work. So just trust that flow that you're on. Trust that you're making the right decision for yourself, especially if you feel it in your gut here, is all I'm going to say. Because it looks like things are going to start to pick up for you. And again, when I was talking about the sadness of whatever this financial situation that was happening, or these financial things that were going on or going wrong for you, I feel, again, they're going to just be like in the dust, because you're going to have this new opportunity come in here. You're going to have this new drive and this new focus kind of moving forward. Anyways, to do things. The Judgment card reversed. Let's just see. Judgment reversed. Anxiety reversed. Yeah, you're gonna see that you made the right choice here. Is the energy I'm getting, because you're feeling, again, with the Judgment card reversed and Anxiety reversed, it's that you're stressing a little about here if you made the right judgment call, if you made the right choice here, especially because maybe, again, there were these little hiccups that were happening, Gemini, that you were just like, well, maybe I made the wrong choice doing this, because there's these little hiccups in the road here that happen. But again, just trust where you're being led, have that boss energy, see that focus on this King of Pentacles, where you want to be abundant. Focus on the energy here of the Emperor, that you're in control, that you have that boss energy to kind of get through any situation here. Because this anxiety that was causing that you made the wrong judgment call, it's going to relieve itself. You're going to see that, hey, I actually did make the right judgment call, especially when things start to move quicker for you here. You're going to definitely see, you're like, hey, I made the right decision. Some of this might have to be with the Knight of Pentacles here, with this stable offer that's coming in. At first, trust where you're being led. And yeah, things are going to move fast. The past is in the past here with the Six of Cups reversed, you know? Things are going to move forward. Communication is going to come in. Someone's going to come in with a message here. There's this past energy that we're a little bit stuck on. So again, this just because something happened in the past does not mean it's going to happen again in the future. Just remember that, okay? And even if it does, you'll just keep it going. You'll keep it moving. For Gemini. For Gemini. All right, you got the Void in our Oracle deck here. The Void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Everything and nothing exists in the Void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's winter and the womb. The fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting, intimidating. Freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelming, small, and huge. The Void is where faith lives. The message of the Void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothing to nourish the seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what you'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest, to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your comfort and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weaving happens when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknown and unknowable. Know that it is time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The Void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase. When you're being called to let go of all that you know and the identity within, you're in the Void. It can feel scary, as if it should be doing something. However, this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of life. And I think that's what it was, again, talking about here. Just, again, letting go a bit of control and just feeling like where it is that we're being led to, but where we're being kind of led forward here. Enjoy that kind of winter, you know, enjoy that time where you, like, especially if you're coming out of that, where you're coming out of a time where you felt like, I don't know, nothing's happening, I'm never going to reach my goals, never going to be at where I want to be at. Maybe you were just going through a void period. Maybe you were just going through a time where something else was happening underneath the surface for you here. So trusting that a little bit, trusting that things are happening for you, that you are going to get to this King of Pentacles, that you are going to be this Emperor, that there is this new start for you here, and not having fear that, again, I don't know, fear that you made the wrong judgment call. Anyways, okay, Yin Yang. This card represents energetic life cycle, and its purpose is to help identify the particular cycle energy moving into or out of experience. It's in its upright position. It yields a yin cycle, whereas most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is time of great receptivity and intuition and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's especially a good time for contemplation, so wrap things up. Yin cycles also call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. So open to those sides of natures. Being more than acting, I don't know why I scream being, sorry. Being more than acting is the intention here. And I think that's important too when we're in this kind of void cycle, is to just allow stuff to kind of be for a little bit here, and see kind of where life takes you. All right, Gemini, that was your bi-weekly reading. I hope this helped.